we have to ask them, to my Hunyama 8, the Minister of Finance said, obeying next year. Now, you are hoping to be any DTR. I'm on for no, I'm my own and watching. I hear that bankers will be to me in order on my by a 4B. On my 4. On my 4. The 8% on the basic salary with on my uniform, on my the one for the research.
Yeah, book and research allowance, no.
No, some of them
medical insurance,
the research one here for the tutors and the
medical insurance, no medical insurance, no.
Okay. This is the next one was the fuel.
Okay, fuel. Okay.
Yeah, the fuel. Fuel. No, they're thinking about how much you have already. But rate, all the kids in hospitals. No, be idea was from form. And the crown and all the nurses. That 128,000. No, this one is almost a year from principal. So if you're no money, you get about 5,000 and about 300.
Okay.
So really, you can handle it. And a uniform, no. To move from 400 to that 1,000, and also one off. So really, we've got to a position. I think almost let's say 4. At that point, frankly, the executive did not say, okay, we can or we cannot. So they also say they will go and deliberate. And then we said, okay, year guarantee for Parliament. And we can only give you 2 weeks. That's 26th of June. And as a trade-off, go get us a feedback. In return, almost Parliament. Now, almost and call it almost suspended. Now you're guaranteed. So now the challenge is now in Parliament. And we need to follow according to what we told them. Because 2 weeks time, almost by the and the Parliament. Yeah. But we also made it clear the minority there, we stand by them. Yes, we stand by them. And if the way a break it down, a tier for a minority will go out with the nurses. And this is not going to be termed as political. I would say, the threshold of being reasonable, you cross it. And then I think in that point, everybody would want to take an entrenched stance. But we made it clear, the minority at that time, will go with the Nurses Association and will stand by them till whatever should happen. Yeah. So
in this meeting, the parliamentary, the Committee on Health, both sides, like minority, majority members, were present, right?
Yes, and we're all singing one song. As a matter of fact, with my media, my honest position, I made it clear that definitely you cannot put a gun on the head of an executive and get them to do this. You need to just trade off, get back, and let us have what it will show a good one, but like show good faith. But what they did, what they did was they almost show good faith, and we couldn't have spoken about it because we call council, no council for Akata. So I'm improve so we told them, say, all we say is that we had a good discussion with them, but we are waiting for their feedback after Omnium Council for Ebekata. So we couldn't have said whether they will go according to what we agreed or they will go against it. But Omo statement on the buy, they said they've shown good faith with a lot of respect to the people's representation, that's Parliament. And now the onus is on us in Parliament to be able to move further.
In moving, are you saying, sir, Parliament represented by the Committee on Health, monomobe presented what you agreed with the nurses, to the executive,
Yes, the Minister of Health was there.
Oh, okay.
The Deputy Minister of Finance was there, representing the Minister of Finance, on the team by. So definitely the report to the appointing person, which could be the president. They will have a cabinet discussion, which we are not part of. But now, sort of a non-partisan position, minority and majority are all in one direction, and the direction is that we've all resolved that this is what the nurses want on the immediate. After the main budget, you can also on board the remaining for them next year, which is reasonable. They have been very reasonable, extremely. Obi wo asempa. Increase on the natal last year. You didn't make a cacao last year and farm out. This year to young farmer. Next year, how would you feel?
Yeah, it's not cool.
If you put yourself in their shoes, the nurses, they've done no wrong. They've done no wrong. So now, rather, we are craving their indulgence and their cooperation. And almost to a point, Ekoya Sambai. And for me, I must be honest with you, the nurses are right. And that statement almost show how great. And let me still put something in perspective. The president of the Nurses Association is non-political. Almost say MPP near a chairman. But Obi, we strike for only 5 days and a year almost solving it. Can 2020 let it focus strike for over 2 weeks? Okay.
Yes.
The same person was the president. Didn't they say the husband was the MPP? So why could she have gone for over 2 weeks strike action against the MPP? Now when put your 5 days, you are calling her head say your way. I think that's sort of when you're below the belt, and I don't invite anybody to go in